Hi everyone, I'm Yan Ling, a real estate advisor. The government has once again surprised everyone at 12 a.m. on Friday, 30th September by announcing several cooling measures with a core intention to promote sustainable conditions in the property market, especially in the HDB market. So now, let me briefly share with you how these cooling measures will affect the market. So sit back and relax and allow me to share my thoughts with you. Just a quick recap on what are the cooling measures. Firstly, for property loans granted by bank, MAS will raise the median-term interest rate floor used to compute TADSR and MSR by 0.5%. What does this mean? Let me explain in layman terms. Whenever we take out a loan from the bank will do a mortgage stress test, which revolves around predicting future affordability. Basically, it will determine whether you will be able to afford the principal plus interest payment should the interest rate increase. Even though you may be paying a much lesser interest rate, but the increase of 0.5 interest rate floor would result in an estimate of 6% reduction in your borrowing. For example, previously with the 3.5% interest rate floor, private property owners can borrow up to $1.2 million with an income of 10K per month. And now with the increase of 0.5%, the mortgage qualifying criteria will be based on 4% interest rate floor, and the buyers can only borrow up to about $1.15 million with an income of 10K per month. This means that you will either need to look for a cheaper property to purchase or fork out more cash to purchase your ideal property. So our government is actually trying to protect us and ensure that we borrow prudently for our property, as the interest rate is expected to increase further in 2023 along with US interest rate. How nice, right? And the same thing for HDB, the interest rate floor is now 3%, though the actual HDB concessionary interest rate will remain unchanged at 2.6%. Next, the loan to value limit for HDB. Another thing to take note is that for those who are looking to purchase a HDB, the LTV limit for HDB housing loan has been lowered from 85% to 80%, meaning that you will need to pay a 20% down payment now, which means more cash is needed to make the purchase. Next, the 15-month waiting period. Private property owners and ex-private property owners will now have to wait out 15 months before they can purchase a non-subsidized resale HDB flat. However, for senior citizens who are above 55 years old, who are intending to downgrade to a 4-room flat or smaller, will not be affected by this measure, as government knows that they need the fund for retirement. In my opinion, this is one of the most ridiculous measures ever, but a necessary move by the government to bring down HDB prices and ensure that it remains affordable for everyone. What this essentially means that the private owners who are below the age of 55 years old are left hanging if they are planning to downgrade to a HDB after selling their condo. This group of buyers can now only purchase the resale HDB 15 months after the completion of their condo sale. So the main topic for today, how will this cooling measure affect the market? Allow me to share with you my thoughts. First, the HDB market. The previous cooling measure back in December 2021 left little to no impact on the HDB market. Unfortunately, the cooling measure this time round will definitely impact the HDB market, especially the higher content HDB. Moving forward, we will expect million-dollar HDB transaction to be less heard of. If you are not aware, most of this million-dollar HDB were purchased by private properties downgraders, as they have the financial capability after sales. On a positive note, this will reduce the competition for the existing HDB buyers and owners who are looking to upsize to a bigger HDB unit. I think that there will be a strong demand for 4-room HDB flats since they are bigger in size, and taking into consideration that both existing HDB buyers and private owners who are above the age of 55 years old can purchase them. Generally, with this 15-month waiting period, the pool of buyers will reduce significantly, and this will cause the HDB prices to drop, and it should align with the government aim to keep HDB affordable. If you are currently holding a HDB flat, I believe that we are already at the peak of the cycle, and we will start to see downward adjustment in leaps and bounds moving forward. Please note that this measure will not affect first-timers who want to purchase HDB, and they will also have grants to work with. Moving on, the EC market. I think that there will be a slower take-up rate for upcoming new ECs. The ultra-high net worth EC buyers who have a combined income of $16,000 per month will only be able to borrow up to about $1 million on a full loan if they are looking to purchase a 1.33 million property. I think that the new EC should be selling at around 1,003 to 1,004 PSF for a 1,000 square feet 3-bedroom unit. This will work out to about $1.3 million. And now, who will be the one buying the 4-bedroom unit, which is bigger in size? Definitely the EC market will be taking a hit, as EC buyer will have to fork out more cash if they were to buy a 4-bedroom unit. Next, the private market. As the measures were announced suddenly, leaving consumers no time to react, most private property resale sellers who are looking to purchase a HDB after selling their property will have to reconsider their plans and might not sell at all. This will result in lesser private resale units in the market, and the transaction volume in the next 2 quarters will eventually see a drop. Note, keyword over here, transaction volume, not the average price. With lesser available units for sale in the market, this will result in a higher demand as both HDB upgraders and the initial condo downgraders are now forced to buy private properties instead. So, who do you think will benefit from this? I think it will be the newly MOP EC owners and the low quantum condo owners. In my opinion, there will be a stronger demand for newly MOP ECs and low quantum condos stemming from the factor of affordability. As mentioned earlier, some private property owners who were planning to downgrade to HDB may in turn look to purchase those low quantum condo instead. This 15-month waiting period also makes it more difficult for en bloc projects to achieve 80% approval, as the owners know that they won't be able to downgrade to HDB immediately. This owner may only agree to the collective sale should the selling price turns out to be very attractive, but this will in turn cause a higher growth in the private property price index and future lunar prices. Overall, the private property prices will continue to remain strong, causing a huge gap between the HDB and private property price index. Lastly, the rental market. Demand for rental will continue to increase as some private property owners will be forced to rent during this 15-month waiting period. There may also be a surge in HDB rental demand, as those downgraders who do not want to pay more will settle for HDB rental to tie out this period. With more than 10,000 TOB units that will be released into the market next year, it was initially predicted that the rental demand will start to slow down. However, the increment in supply will not be significant in the short run. With these cooling measures coming into play, the demand for private rental will likely continue to remain strong. Perhaps the landlord are the real winner over here. But anyway, this is just my opinion on how the market will fare. Our government main objective is to keep public housing affordable, and private property will need to have a significant price gap to set itself apart from HDB, similar to the price gap between condo and landed. And here comes to the end of my sharing. If you want to understand how you can navigate the property market in this current condition, feel free to drop me a text. With that, if you like what I just shared, feel free to give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and also do share with me your thoughts in the comments box below. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye!